Nice. That's how we enter. Hey guys, welcome to the Beta Bros Banter podcast. That was a lovely sound of who was that? Was that you, Ryan?
Yes.
Making that nice.
Yes.
That sweet noise.
I don't know if I would call a burp a sweet noise.
Depends what you ate before.
I guess I had a BLTE for breakfast.
Okay, that gets more savory.
Yeah, it's pretty savory.
Wait, what's the E?
It's
Egg.
a breakfast. God damn, let him guess. Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Not really, but
That makes sense.
Bacon, lettuce, tomato, eggplant sandwich.
Oh, eggplant. I haven't had eggplant in a while. What's everybody's like favorite esoteric like vegetable?
vegetable.
What? What? How? What are all the? Wait, hold on.
What are all the esoteric?
Yeah, like what makes a vegetable esoteric?
Yeah.
Is eggplant esoteric? Because like, it's Japanese.
Oh, I guess it's like when I pick bok choy. Like,
That's fair.
like not a lot of people know what that is.
Yeah.
So it's not like carrot or broccoli or cauliflower.
I don't know. I don't have very
Beans.
exotic
The green
vegetable
beans. Peas in a pod.
flavors.
Does edamame count?
No,
Uh,
that's so mainstream. It's so mainstream that everybody knows they can call it edamame.
That's true.
That's
that used to be our word.
that's the Japanese word.
Oh man.
I don't think there's anything like outside of the norm that I eat as far as vegetables.
That's fair.
I've had bok choy, but not not very often. It's not something I usually have like as like say a vegetable dish when I normally cook. It is something that is usually made when I'm on vacation and I'm cooking,
Mm-hmm.
something along those lines. Very rarely do I ever actually have it at home when I'm just doing the normal routine. It's usually something special I make for like a holiday party or vacation or something like that.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
good
all those
point.
bok choy holiday vacations. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Usually
Chinese-
family related vacations. Fair
think
enough.
Chinese
I don't
New
know if I've
Year.
ever had bok choy. I
Really?
probably have. Like, it probably was like a thing on a Chinese dish, and I just didn't eat it.
Well, do you know what the bok choy vegetable looks like? I'm just
Nope.
curious.
I could not tell you off the top of my head.
Oh,
Let me look.
okay. I was like, think of an oddish, but that doesn't make any sense.
Think of an oddish. That's actually kind of accurate.
The
I
leaf
can-
part maybe, but
The
Yeah,
leaf
the
part,
little
that-
bulb. If the bulb part was purple and had eyes on it, it
Yeah.
would be an oddish.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
What
okay.
is-
I
what is-
I
what is-
recognize it, but I
Yeah.
don't remember if I like it or not.
It's pretty good.
It's
I like
probably
it.
been in like Chinese stir fries that I've had, kind of like
It's
bamboo
been-
shoots and stuff. But
It's been in all of your like chicken dishes /
Yeah.
maybe some fried rice. Oh, I guess more chow mein dishes.
yeah, chow mein is
It-
probably where.
It is bok choy is mainstream enough to be carried at local like
Yeah, grocery stores.
grocery stores,
Yeah, see, I don't know if
but a
there's
lot of
really any
people still
veggies that are
don't. get it,
esoteric.
so.
Like, I don't know.
Esoteric.
Unless I actually like go to Japan and be like, oh, I've never even heard of whatever the fuck this is.
I think for me, most of the random stuff are like fruits.
What's a esoteric fruit?
Like it's like durian.
Oh, I get durian. I mean, maybe. I've never had
that-
durian, but I know what it is from Super Mario Sunshine.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I only know a durian because my family got it once and I smelt it and I was like, what the hell is this? What is this vomit smelling delicious fruit that they've given me?
I have to say I don't think I've actually opened up or even seen a durian opened like in real life. So I've never smelled a durian before.
You know Kevin Durian, the basketball player?
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. I knew, but it's so funny because I knew exactly where you're going with that joke.
Oh god, it's terrible. It's too early for this.
Dude, man. Dude, durian scale is my favorite musical scale.
I don't have one. Come back to me later. It's too early.
That's okay.
You know, CenturyLink Field always has a really high Durian Bowl reading.
Wow, that was a stretch.
You're a stretch. Get out of here.
Lee stretch.
Wow.
Do you stand or kneel Durian the national anthem?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Man.
Oh my god.
Durian. Oh man.
Was that one better, Monday? Was that one better?
I mean, that was better, but now we're leaning towards the political belief
Oh no,
system
it's a
of this
fucking joke.
chat.
Dude, Jesus Christ.
Let's not go there, man.
I'm not talking,
Man,
it's just a
dude.
fucking joke.
I don't want to upset our 10 viewers.
Monday, nobody's on trial. I mean, there's no judge or jury.
Like, no, you didn't even use the whole word. That does not count.
Hey, you can use shortcuts.
No, you don't. People don't call a durian fruit a duri for slang. That does not exist.
How do you know?
Because it doesn't exist.
Yo, how many duries you got?
Yeah, I mean, durians you got. Like, what are you buying from the black market?
Monday,
Ladies and gentlemen of the Dury.
Monday, I need you to keep calling Duri-an.
Alright, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, most fruits that I've had, like, that I've, like, not tried have all the ones that have, like, weird shapes. Like, they'll have, like, spikes on them. I'm like, outside of a pineapple, of course. Where I'll be like, not sure how I feel about this fruit. Like, it's like, how do I cut this open? What do I eat? Do I eat the seeds? It's like a pomegranate. How does this work?
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I've seen videos on not just like how to cut up and eat a durian, but other types of I guess maybe exotic fruit might be a good way to describe it. And I think durian was definitely the most unique. How it was just the actual look of it.
Yeah, the only other thing I can think of that's like that is like dragon fruit.
I was literally gonna say dragon fruit. Dragon fruit is another interesting one. Like just aesthetically on the outside, and then even on the inside, how it looks. It's like, well, wait a minute, it has all these this like inside. Like, are these the black specks? Are they seeds? Are they edible? What is this? Do I not eat it? Do I do what is this crap? So
the most interesting like fruits I've seen also were like the ones from Japan because they're like, I guess like cuboidal, like watermelon, or like super giant grapes.
Oh, dude, have you ever had like Japanese pears?
I have, yeah.
I have not.
I like Japanese pears.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
But I don't think I would call that like exotic or esoteric. They're just pears in Japan. Like that's just how the pears are.
Yeah.
So Monday, they're basically like apples. Like they basically look like an apple, but they're like yellow like a pear. They're super good.
And they they're
a pear. They're like it's a
they
pear.
are a pear, but it looks like an
but it's
apple.
it's a good pear. Like,
so it has like the same type of texture and consistency inside as well.
Yeah,
like a regular pear.
It's a pear that just looks like an apple.
Yeah,
right.
Costco has them.
Oh, do they
They're
really?
good. Yeah.
Do they have them as those stupid like white netting?
I don't have a Costco membership.
I think they do.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, the white netting
Yeah,
that looks like a basketball.
It's like, why did someone shoot a basketball and
wrap it up
as an Asian pear, and then sold it? I don't know.
I guess it kept things together. It's like a little garter for the,
It's like
for the fruit.
It's an underwear for the pear.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess it's not wearing anything over it. If you don't wear anything over your underwear, is it just wear?
Well, I think the concept of underwear is that you typically wear it under something. So despite you not wearing anything over it, it would still be considered underwear.
You know what I don't like is when people call swimming suits bathing suits, because you don't bathe. Yeah, you don't bathe in a bathing suit. You swim, and therefore it's a swimsuit.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I mean, I guess you could say you sunbathe, but...
that might be where it's from.
That's stretchier than my durian joke.
Really?
Dude, like, what's better, mandarins or, like, regular oranges?
So, I've only had a mandarin when it's, like, one of those juice cups. So, I don't really know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I like mandarins more than oranges, to be honest.
Mandarins are usually more sweet.
Yeah, they're smaller, they're sweeter, and I
just like me. What?
Eat 2 or 3.
What?
Really?
Huh?
What?
Jesus.
Yeah. just keep going. They're smaller, they're sweet, they're sweeter.
Just like me.
And
what? God damn it.
And give for the price.
Oh.
Just like me!
He's single and ready to mingle, ladies.
Hey guys, have you heard of that rock band Duri-an?
I thought about that joke, and I was like, I'm not ready to make that one.
I thought of it. I just didn't say it. I'm like, nope. But apparently nothing is above Ryan.
Remember when Aerosmith
There's a lot of things.
Duri-an?
Duri-an, my wayward son, is my favorite Kansas song.
Oh my god. No.
Are we gonna do a 40-minute bit on durian?
Okay, I hope not. I really hope not.
That should be the name of our podcast, or the name of this episode's podcast. Like Duri-an.
Duri-an.
Oh man. So what's everybody up to in life right now?
Oh, work. I got called back into the office. Finally, I guess. I liked having no commute and working from home, but
Yeah, it's weird that they make you go back for a job you could do remotely. But I get the security risk, as we talked about.
Yeah, I think it's a security risk, and I think it's definitely more efficient in the office. So I think I think a mix of us not getting enough people to sign off on allowing that, third party people, and us not being able to test everything at home because of that. Because there's certain things where you need external memory and a dock, and you have to try all the different play modes and shit. So it's stuff that you can't do from your house, obviously, because you don't have the system with you, because the system's tied to our desk at work. So.
Got it.
Yeah.
What about you, Monday?
Well, it's going, work is work. We're about to enter the holiday season, so it's going to get really busy for me.
Holidays. Dude, the holidays are going to be so weird this year.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, man. It's so weird that we're already, in October, and it's not even, I guess early to mid-October, but it's
we're a third of the way through. To date this, it is October 11th, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else.
Spoilers.
like in 2 months, like we're gonna be talking about like Christmas, and we're gonna be full steam ahead on about Christmas.
Dude, the day December 1st comes around, I'm gonna be like decorating the crap out of the house. Well, maybe not. Hold on. Actually,
that's a good idea.
Actually, let me double check the dates, because I usually actually do it like the weekend after Christmas is when I decorate, which would be the 28th and 29th. Oh, so that's basically the 1st.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And then like December 1st comes around, I'm like all Christmas music until Christmas.
He meant the weekend after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Because it's always Thanksgiving, the Apple Cup on Black Friday every fucking year, and then
So
that weekend I decorate.
Stupid.
Even this year.
Yeah.
The Apple Cup is on Black Friday this year, and then there's 2 games after that. I'm like, what happened to rivalry games? Why isn't that the last game of the season?
I don't understand. I mean, I guess our season's kind of effed up because we were playing a 7-game season and we were starting late.
Yeah, but still, like.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
And that's usually the highlight of the year.
I mean, maybe it's better. Maybe the Cougs will lose to the Huskies then, and then they can bounce back and win the next 2 games and sneak into the top 25 or whatever. I don't know.
What's your guys' quarterback situation?
Dude, I have no idea.
We have
honest.
like UW has a new coaching situation.
Or we have a new coaching situation too. Leach is gone.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Leach went to the SEC.
Yeah, I think he's at Mississippi State.
That's right.
Yeah, he moved.
Yeah,
he moved closer.
I was sad, not because Leach left, but because Wazoo picked up Nick Rolovich and they took him from Hawaii, and Hawaii was like building back up under Rolovich. Like they had a couple pretty good seasons. So I was like, no, we were just getting better. But I also like Rolovich, so yay Wazoo.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna have a team in the playoffs this year because of all the bias and we're not playing a full season.
Yeah, who knows?
But yeah, I mean, if the top 15 to 20 are like cannibalizing on itself right now, so we'll see. Yeah.
How about you, man? How are you doing?
Oh, dude, I'm just chilling, just working all the time. Talk to you guys on a semi-regular basis. At least I try to.
You do a pretty good job.
Yeah, I think I try to get on at least every at least a few nights a week. And then when I'm on call, you guys know, I'm like in and out all the time. So
yeah.
But otherwise, yeah. I mean, college has been pretty good. I mean, it's busy as hell, but it is what it is. I think I go into work thinking that I'm like it's another day to learn something rather than it's another dreadful day.
Right.
And it's one of those things where if I didn't like it, I could always leave it, and I could just start a job somewhere. So I'm not predicated on needing to stay if I don't like it anymore, which is kind of a nice place to be in. But for me, it's always been like busy as hell, but I like what I'm doing. At least I like what I'm learning and working on. So
that's good.
That's the positive end of things.
And you only have 2 years left.
I know. Yeah, basically, almost. Yeah, it's a little over 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 and 8. Yeah.
I was trying to be, motivational.
Round it up a little
but
bit.
you were wrong. Sorry.
Well, it's okay because it's a weird part where I'm already interviewing people, and I'm like, I feel like I just started.
Yeah, that's kind of weird because then it's just like
Yeah.
I don't know what to ask.
It's like I'm essentially trying to find my own replacement. But it helps.
Dude, how bad would that be if like they had you interview for people and then they're just like, okay, we're getting rid of you for this guy that you interviewed and wanted to take on?
Well, then there's a second guy that they took because then there'd be such a large gap if they took me out. Because we only have one person a year that joins the program, so I was the one person from last year's class, and then we're picking up I think 2, mainly because we're opening up a new fellowship just for that person. Because they want to do ICU type training, and they're originally a intensivist, a person who works in the pediatric ICU.
Gotcha.
Who wants to get a more cardiac experience, so they have to do like a 2-year program. So she gets the abridged version of what we have.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
But-
so no research, but everything else.
Aren't you technically a cardiac expert yourself?
That's what I'm training to be.
Oh,
You mean you're
yeah,
not an expert yet?
I don't have the. I don't pass my boards yet.
Oh
Once I
my
pass those,
God.
once I pass those boards,
Honestly,
then
the
I
amount of
consider
time you've been
myself
in
an expert.
doing this, I thought you had honestly completed everything training-wise. I thought this whole thing was just
Oh,
like,
Oh, dude, that's
Like
what this
actually-
whole 3 years is for him to learn cardio.
oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, so the first 3 years after after the end of the year I took off, like, for Tom's wedding, like, that year, those 3 years was just for me to be working with kids and be able to do medicine in that realm only. So I don't do adults unless it's necessary.
So that was just for pediatrics?
Correct.
I guess that makes sense. I mean,
And then
And now this is a subspecialty of pediatrics.
yeah, and then now we're deep diving into like the expertise of a particular organ system within that spectrum of disease.
Within a child.
So, yeah. And to be honest, in a lot of adults now, because I want to say more adults outnumber kids who have intrinsic, like, congenital heart disease. So heart disease that they were born with, are now surviving into adulthood. So that's why there's like a shortage right now in terms of adult doctors who can take care of these individuals, because it's such a new, I don't say new field, but it's a ever growing field with a lacking support system in the adult side, mainly because they haven't really dealt with it as a whole before, at least in increasing numbers, because they've always kind of stayed with their pediatric counterparts,
Gotcha.
because they're the only ones who really understand what's really going on with them since birth. But that's going to change. I think in the next 15 to 20 years, that's all going to start to balance out a little bit more, because they're starting to hire more and more people, and starting more and more fellowships that are dedicated towards adult congenital heart disease. It's not something that it's something I looked into before. And on fellowship, on the interview trial, I definitely talked to them about possibly going into it. But for me, I would rather do stuff more in the acute setting, and then just look more on the after effects of having all these surgeries and
well, yeah, 'cause
problems that stem from it after.
Gotcha.
when you open up your own practice, if you're helping adults, you really can't have an excuse for having a bunch of PlayStations and Xboxes, hanging out in your office.
Right, because adults
Well-
never play video games.
I mean,
I was
kinda.
when I was
Don't
interviewing
think-
potential residents, I always ask them, so why did you choose pediatrics? And they're like, oh, it's like working with kids, the generic stuff. And then they would ask, like, so what brought you into pediatrics? And so I was like, I just wanted to have an excuse to have an Xbox in my office.
Yep.
And they were like, at first, like kind of confused, and then like they kind of get, and then I can tell if they're a good candidate if they get the sarcasm quickly, or if they're like really confused about it and kind of like think.
That
for,
seems
like, a second too
unprofessional.
Because I'm like, oh man, how are you gonna interact with these kids if you're like awkward around me? So, I've actually had to, like, what we call DNR, or do not rank particular individuals, because they've just not had like an adequate personality.
Sorry, what did the D
be,
stand for?
suitable with. Do not. So D do.
Oh, no, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Were you
I
trying to
threw-
bring
I
the
threw you
durian
a
joke back?
pitch and you just took it. It was a big take. It's strike one.
I didn't. Yes, and I fucked up. Oh man, dang it.
No.
But yeah,
God.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy seeing, especially now with COVID and the whole interviewing online thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've looked at that before, when I did some medical school interviews, but when it comes to this sort of stuff, and especially for our program that's so tiny, it's a hard thing to try to gauge a person or engage a group of people, especially when we talk to them over 6 people on chat at one time, to see if they are actually suitable candidates. I mean, I guess they've done things that have a better sense of it, but at least us trying to figure out who our colleagues are going to be, it's been a little bit rough. So, yep.
Sounds like you have it way worse than Ryan and I do.
I wouldn't say it's worse. It's definitely different.
Well, it just seems more stressful.
Oh,
yeah.
Jinx.
Yeah.
You owe me a durian.
I'll get on that.
I need a durian Coke.
Durian Coke.
Durian Dr. Pepper.
I wonder how that would taste with durian.
Dude, I don't know what durian tastes like, so I don't know.
I don't know how to explain the taste.
Let's ask Google.
Is a durian sweet? Is it tart?
Durian lovers say it has a sweet, custardy taste with the texture of creamy cheesecake. Sounds great. Love it. Cheesecake.
Texture of creamy cheesecake. Interesting.
Flavors often attributed to the durian fruits are caramel and vanilla. Oh, great. Where do I sign? Can I have one?
Well, we know how much you love vanilla.
I thought you were going to say caramel and just play that joke.
Dude, all you got to do is just go down to, like, the ranch.
I just have to go to the...
Ranch 99? That you're talking about?
yeah, down in downtown.
They have one off right down the hill, off 180th. Close to
down the hill of what?
Down the hill and off of East Valley, West Valley.
Where? Oh yeah. Near where?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right down the hill from where? Actually, right down the hill from where? Right down the hill from Valley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Valley. Okay, I know where that is.
Yeah. That's I used to go there all the time.
Yeah.
Instead of going all the way to downtown Seattle, that's where my family used to go for like supermarket stuff, or like Asian food.
Monday, did you mean 108th, not 180th?
No, I'm at 180th.
Because
180th is
180th runs east to west.
Yeah, I know.
But you said down the hill of 180th. I don't know. The way I heard it, I was like, there's 180th, like, I was thinking like north to south roads, and I was like, 180th isn't anywhere close to the hill.
No, when I said down the hill off of 180th, I literally skipped like a turn and like another turn. Like I just went, oh yeah, it's down the hill off of 180th.
Is that I knew the area he was talking about.
Yeah, I thought you meant like from 180th you go down the hill, and I was like, no. That doesn't compute.
No.
Oh, they have a super good dim sum place.
I always think that's still Petrovitsky when it goes down there. I forget Petrovitsky ends.
Yeah,
it does.
It's Petrovitsky and then turns into Car and then turns into.
I forgot that it did that, and I was just like, "Isn't that just Petrovitsky?"
Yeah, it's weird because the curve, the curve is like only Car, and then once you get actually to Valley, it turns into.
Yeah. Well, once you said down the hill from Valley, I was like, "Oh, okay, I know where that is."
Yeah.
That's where the IKEA is.
Yup.
Oh.
Yup. Swedish meatballs.
Swedish meatballs, but yeah, they're the ranch has a really good dim sum place that I usually frequent when I come back, because they're all kind of like, I should say a la carte, but it's not like a sit down restaurant. It's just a lady who has like a shop where she has like pastries and stuff, and she's like, oh, here's all the shumai and like shopao you can have. And it's like way cheaper than going to any restaurant. So if you ever want like takeout dim sum, that's the best place to go.
Interesting. Yeah, there's a dim sum place we go to, like by Central. And theirs is that same thing where it's like they come around with the cart, but it's a sit down. I mean, I guess you could order.
Oh, got it.
But yeah, we usually eat like a la carte.
Yeah. What's your guys' favorite dim sum dish?
God, what is it called? I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like a breaded outside. It's almost like a sweet, like, interior lining, and then it has meat in the middle. I forget what that's called.
Sweet. Is it like a bread?
Yeah,
with
it's
meat
like
in the middle.
it's like a bread. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's that's what we call that's a baked humbao. It's like reddish meat.
Don't remember the color.
Let me show you a photo picture. Of it.
I've never had dim sum, so.
Oh, we need to get some when I come back then, because we'll do that.
Like, I've never been to a dim sum restaurant or any type of, like, place that, a family or something who was, making dim sum in those.
We have to go, like, after COVID.
Well, yeah.
Where is that from? Oh, Bro Chat.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. No, it's not that.
Oh.
That looks like Manapua.
Yeah, they're all
Onomatopoeia.
Like, anytime you put like stuff in a bao bun, it starts to.
No, it's like a different thing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know how
Is
to
it?
explain it.
Is it as thick? Is it like that sort of a?
It doesn't have that much breading.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know what the breading is. It's not like a doughy. It's like I don't know how to explain it.
Is it crunchy?
No. Well, I mean the outside isn't like. It's not like a soft doughy thing, but. Dude, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Okay, that's fun. Oh, maybe. Oh, but you said it was sweet though. That's weird.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. we'll do it off. We'll do it off stream.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest? I guess in terms of like.
What's the most
weirdest food you've ever
esoteric?
had?
Oh, sorry. What?
What's the most esoteric dish you've ever had?
Fish?
I said esoteric dish.
Oh, dish. I was like, geez, that's oddly specific. Fish. Dish. God, I don't know. It has to be either like something Hawaiian or Japanese.
I guess a better question then would be, what's something you eat that if you told somebody like what it was in it, they would not like.
Oh.
They would probably hesitate.
Oh, anything with spam in it.
Oh, really?
Literally anything with spam. People are like, spam?
Yeah, that's fair.
Let me say this.
Let me say
this. White people are like, spam?
Yeah, us whiteys out here,
No, but like seriously though, like you tell an Asian person and they're like, oh yeah, I use that.
That's fair. It's funny that you say that though, because spam is a very it's very cultural type of food, which sounds weird because it's just literally meat in a can, but
yeah.
It's very popular. I want to say amongst the like the Asian community, and like also like specifically the Hawaiian community.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty much a delicacy in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I mean, it's funny because in the Philippines we actually have a spam restaurant.
You have
What?
a spam
Literally.
restaurant?
Yeah, do I? Oh, okay. This is okay. You're gonna be like, what the hell? This is gonna blow your mind.
It's in the.
There you go.
No, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. It's a dangerous slope.
It's called a spam jam.
Spam jam. Everybody get up, it's time to jam now.
Oh my god, that looks so cool. Oh, I want to go there. That's so cool looking.
Spam jam. There's a festival in Minnesota called Spam Jam.
Minnesota.
Dude, we gotta find you a Minnesota girl there.
It's a yearly festival. Oh, it's because that's where the company is. Hormel.
Hormel.
Hormel. I like to think the Hormel company. Sponsored by Hormel.
Ham Jam is also celebrated annually in Honolulu during the last week of April. Oh my god! I need to go to Hawaii in April. What the heck?
We need to write a letter to Hormel so we get sponsored by Spam.
Dude, we could get sponsored by Spam. I would sponsor the hell out of Spam. Hormel, if you're ever listening to this for any freaking reason, I have no idea why you would be anyone there with power. But if you are, I am totally open to a Spam sponsorship, and I will sell the crap out of that stuff because it is so good. And I love it.
Yeah, it's crazy because like the amount that we all love Spam is that like comparative to other people at a ridiculously high
Dude,
level.
we could recruit so many people to eat Spam.
Yeah, man.
Although they had a slogan, I think it was one of the Super Bowls. I saw like a Super Bowl commercial, and where was I at when this happened? I might have been in Boise. But I remember watching the game, and the Spam commercial comes up, and their slogan was, "Don't knock it till you fried it." And I was like, oh, that's perfect. Because it's like, don't knock it till you try it. But it's frying, and that's the correct way to cook Spam. You don't eat that shit straight out of the can. What are you, a monster?
Yeah,
no.
you don't.
Slice it, dice it, throw it on a pan. Oh,
yeah, you don't.
So good.
You don't eat that raw.
People don't...
That's probably why people don't like it.
Raw.
They chomp on it straight out of the can, and it's like, what are you doing? Do you drink soup right out of the can? What are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Like, put some char on that thing and go to town. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to take a break here for some talkies. Real quick here. This advertisement is part of a charitable initiative in partnership with Headcount. So please note this is an unpaid opportunity. We don't get any money for it. It's just like a charity promotion to get you out there. Let me ask you two something. Are you registered to vote?
I am.
Yes, sir.
Well, if you're not, Headcount is a nonpartisan organization, works with the music, entertainment industry, gets fans out there to vote. So if you guys weren't sure, you could update or check your voter registration status at headcount.org, where you can find all the information you need to get ready for Election Day. They're basically they want to make sure you have everything set up, you're registered, all your information's up to date, so you can vote without issues. Yeah, it's voting. You gotta vote. Use your power as a citizen of America to cast your ballot, make sure your voice is heard.
Yeah, it's interesting because not a lot of people are actually out there voting, because I think the numbers are pretty low.
Oh, yeah. The last election was like horrible. Under 50%, I think.
Yeah, and I could tell you the number of people I've talked to who didn't even go out to the ballot or even consider voting because I thought, it was going to be a shoo-in.
Okay. The turnout last election was 55.7%.
Yeah, it was rough. And the amount of people who are actually registered to vote, I think is like pretty rough.
Yeah.
So I think it's like less than 70%. To be honest,
it's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
So I think a program like Headcount is really unique in a way because I remember MTV, they used to do like the what was that program they used to have? What was it called?
They had a lot of programs.
Rock the Vote. I think it's called.
Oh, Rock the Vote. Yeah. I feel like this is kind of similar because I think Headcount, like they go like with tours, like they set up on like tours so that people are like, oh, when they go to the merch shop, there's like this tent right next to it, and it's like, hey, you can just check your status, you can register, you can request an absentee ballot so you can vote early, which is especially important this year because of COVID. So you can do all those things, and it's really easy. You can just register at headcount.org. They'll get you all set up. They'll get you ready to go. Voting is really, really big. And this year, like a lot of states are making it easier because they're doing that vote by mail. They're really kind of pushing that so that you can kind of lessen the risk with the whole COVID thing.
And the big thing is you have to do it early. So a website like Headcount's going to be helpful because you have to be sure you're registered so that they can then have the post office send you those ballots for you to then you know get.
The earlier
complete.
you do that, the better.
It should also be mentioned that by the time this recording comes out, there are certain states that will already have the point of where you can no longer get registered, and other people are going to say, "Oh, it's already too late for me to register." Well, that's not actually true. While there is a national registration date, a lot of states, individual states, have their own registration dates. So even if the national one is passed, there is still a chance for certain citizens out there, individuals, to still register because their state date is later than the national date. So if you feel as if it's too late to register, still go online, still check, still figure out, and do your part, get out there, vote, and make your voice heard. It's important, especially those who are just turning 18, 19, all those new voters out there, all those young voters. Do your research, do your part, be smart. Don't just listen to the media. Try and figure things out for yourself. I know it sounds like a lot of work, and it can be very arduous at times, and even annoying and obviously stressful. But get out there, do your part. Once you do it, you'll feel a million times better knowing that your vote is out there. I know a lot of people feel disappointed when they put their vote out there and they feel like, oh, it didn't matter anyways. The point is, though, it does matter. If you didn't vote, then that would have been one less vote. Anyways.
Well, the thing is like, it's not necessarily just like you individually, like your voice doesn't matter. It's like the collective amount of people that say my one vote doesn't matter adds up, and it does matter. Because as you can see from that last election, 55.7% voter turnout. That's little more than half the like registered voters, or like the age that you can vote. And that can sway an election 100% in any direction if all those people went out there and voted.
You literally have a room full of 20 people. Out of those 20 people, 11 of you voted.
Yeah.
That's how.
Imagine if those votes went like 7-4 towards someone that you didn't like.
Yeah.
And those 9 of you could have voted for that other person and just destroyed that guy that you didn't like.
Or gal, or whoever.
Yeah, whoever. So, voting is just it's, especially now with how polarizing politics can be. Like, I understand you don't want to like talk about who you vote for. That's perfectly fine. But you should still vote for what you think is best for you, your family, your friends, the country, etc.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't do that, then nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to help you, your friends, your family, and the country.
Yeah. As you can obviously hear, we're very passionate about this. Obviously, this ad has gone on very long, and like we said, we're not getting paid for anything like this. This is literally us trying to get the word out.
This is a charity promotion. Headcount is just a charitable. It's a partnership. They just want to make sure people are out there voting, which is great.
I could go on forever about getting out there and voting and everything. I won't. Just go out there. Make sure you're registered. Get out there. Make your voice heard. It's important. It's a right that you have that a lot of other people out there in different countries don't. So
plus, if you're like in a state like Washington, it's so easy because they mail you a ballot and they mail you like a voter pamphlet, and you can look through that. You can do more research online through your county elections, and you can actually like take the time to think about everything and fill out the ballot as you please, and then drop it off of one of the drop boxes if you don't want to go through the mail system.
Yeah.
They have drop boxes all over the place.
Yeah.
There's one like 5 minutes from my house, and I always use that.
Same.
During election days.
Yeah. Just be sure, because like Ryan was saying, Washington State's very simple, but other states, I don't want to say it's more complicated, but
it's definitely more.
There are additional steps you have to take.
Yeah.
I forget which
there's
state
some
it
states
was,
that some states that are like you don't have to have a reason to request an absentee ballot. There's some that you can like say COVID is a reason, and there's some that like COVID's not a good reason. Yeah. So you have to check, and I think there's a lot of information out there at headcount.org that can kind of help you along.
I won't say much more, but just make sure that you get out there and vote. Just do it.
They have like like a whole thing on their website for like different voting informations, whether it's like polling places, where to go, if you have the option to do mail-in voting. So like for instance, if you lived in Maine, you can click on Maine and you can request a ballot on this website. They have like this whole thing you just fill out and you click continue and it helps you out there.
Yeah, it walks you through it. It's very helpful. So just get out there, do as Nike and Shia LaBeouf say. Just do it.
Oh boy.
Not that that's a good example, but just do it.
Just
do it!
Do it. Do it.
But yeah, voting's really, really big. And I know personally I've voted like in every election I could. But it's also extremely easy when they just mail you the ballot and you're like, oh yeah, there's an election. Let me do that.
Quite easy.
Same.
Yeah, especially for like the small like local stuff, because
that's key too.
I don't. Yeah, like the local stuff is kind of more important in most ways. Like, sure, a president is running the country and all that, but a lot of the like small local changes, that's what affects your everyday life more. I feel like.
Yeah, I've spoken to senators and representatives before.
Yeah,
so
see, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I've gone out and actually lobbied.
Yeah, because like senators and representatives, they're supposed to like represent you, the people, and not vote based on their own personal beliefs. So if they're like a good senator representative, like they'll listen to these people that are calling in, writing in, emailing them, because that's how they know like, okay, well, my district or whatever is really wanting me to vote this way. I feel like a lot of representatives now don't do that, but it's the only way you could possibly change their mind is if they're like, well, shit, everyone wants to do this.
Exactly. Yeah, and they'll use that, especially if you call, if you write a letter, if you especially call the office and you talk to an aide, then that will go directly to their ear.
Yeah.
If you said it, emails are okay, but they're less likely to get to them because it's
right.
Like digital spam.
A million of them.
But if you write a letter, that's something they'll also take into heart because you took the time to do it.
Plus, like it's, I feel like it's more personable when you're like writing a physical letter and mailing it to them.
Yeah, exactly. And the key thing is, especially for the new kids trying to get into the world of political action and not sort of lobbying and all that sort of stuff. That's a more specialized field of all that. But just getting involved in politics and getting involved in government.
Yeah. The younger people is really hard to like get them out there and doing stuff.
I think even when we were like in high school, like it was like you look at politics and you're like, oh man, it's a mess out there.
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of interesting though, because like during Obama's runs when we were like younger, he did a really good job of like getting the younger people to go out and vote for him. I feel like that's a big key to try and like win an election, because like our generation and like the Gen Zs, there's so many of us, and like if we all went out and voted, we could totally change the landscape of the country. And
and that's the thing.
It's just weird that like everyone that's so passionate about politics is like older, and you can see that in the representation. Like regardless of political party, there's so many representatives that are just like older generation, like men.
Yeah.
White.
And the reason why,
know.
exactly. So the reason why it's so hard is because the entry into it is so.
It's steep.
Yeah, it's very torturous. Because you don't know whether to put your toe in.
Yeah,
whether or not
I don't even know like where you would get started to like, get into politics and then like get any kind of following to make a run.
I would say start at the local level.
Well, yeah. But then it's just like, how do you go from like, oh, I'm like the chair on the library, and then you go to like a mayor or something? How do you keep stepping up from there?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I guess you could go to like a representative. Like if you were like the mayor of Seattle, then you could be like a representative of whatever district is up there. And they'd be like, oh yeah, that person did a good job as the mayor. And then it's like, oh, now he's a representative. Okay. And then now you're like on the national scale. And then you can step into like national positions. Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, he did a really good job for that district in Washington or the state of Washington. And then it goes from there. But
yeah, as in politics, as in anything else, like it's all about who you know, what you've done, and who you've done it with. So.
What if I don't care who you are or what you've done?
Then you have to have at least
as
a
long
pretty
as
decent background.
Oh.
Because part of the issue is that we have a society that's filled with, I think, entertainment-based aspirations. In some ways, like I mean, like for us, like we're doing like.
Yeah, no, I was making a reference and it fell flat. It's okay. It's fine.
Duri-an, man, Duri-an.
Oh no, I was saying like I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did.
As long as you love me.
There it is. There it is.
Oh man, that's pretty
Boys.
good. That should be a slogan. I need to hire those guys.
That should be a slogan. What?
As long as you love me, that's the slogan.
As long as you love me, yeah.
I mean,
wait, what slogan? Who's what?
It's Danilo's future presidential slogan. His campaign slogan. As long as you love me.
Oh, I see. No, that's the whole thing.
Oh, it's the whole thing.
You just have to ask the Backstreet Boys.
Ooh, that's
how you end every speech. You say, I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you've done,
what you did,
as long as you love me.
As long as you love me.
Oh my god.
That's so like ego though. Like as long as you love me, I don't care.
That could be taken in so many different ways. Funny, good, bad, everywhere in between. Oh my goodness.
It's like
it's all about the presentation too, because if you're all like, I don't care who you are, as long as you love me, then it's like whoa. Hold on. Hold
the phone. Do we really want to endorse this person? Like really? I don't know.
Away from this fight, please. Thank you.
You go on the news cycle and they're all talking to you about the poll and it's like, yeah, it's going up, it's going down. I just need people to quit playing with my heart.
God. No. Stop. No.
Look, these things that are happening in this country today, it ain't nothing but a heartache.
Oh, no.
It ain't nothing but a mistake.
Oh, no.
I never want to hear you say I want it that way.
No. No.
Oh. You go to the stage. You're like, all that I do isn't enough for you.
Oh my god, please stop. I have one, but I'm not gonna say it.
Well, why would you say that on the? Why would you say that?
Because I'm not gonna say it.
What? Is it original?
It's.
Is it the only one?
No.
Is it sexual?
No. I was. No.
Oh man.
Monday, quit playing games with my heart. Just tell me.
I was just gonna say. Well, I don't know exactly how to word it now because I lost it. But I was gonna say that this is not just an election. This is larger than life.
That was pretty good. That was good.
Yeah, but okay. We should not.
You gotta think about how your love's affecting our reality.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Because you can make it right by voting.
That's pretty good. I gotta laugh.
Yeah, well, thanks.
I'm trying to think of another good song.
Look.
It's like you go into the podium like, I know when he's been on your mind, that distant look is in your eyes. I thought with time you'd realize it's over. Over.
I don't know that one. I don't know that one.
Oh, damn it. It was All or Nothing by O-Town.
Oh, I thought we were only doing Backstreet Boys.
Oh, dang it. Oh, I went to NSYNC.
Oh, get out of here. Nothing wrong with NSYNC.
No,
I
nothing
just
wrong with
prefer
NSYNC.
the Backstreet
Yeah.
Boys. You can't spell Backstreet Boys without BSB. Brown Sugar Bourbon.
Brown Sugar
Hashtag not sponsored.
That's also an hour not getting paid for.
That's because it's not an ad.
know.
They're not sponsored. I want to make that clear. Not sponsoring us. Heritage, please don't.
Please don't
sue
don't
us.
sue us. Yeah. Free publicity. Free publicity.
But do please keep sponsoring the Mariners because those ads are fun. As much as I'm always just like, God damn it, BSB. It's fun. It's fun stuff.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I miss the Eagle Hardware and Garden Mariners commercials.
I missed Eagles
Oh,
too, but I don't
Eagle.
think they're going to be touring anytime
Oh
soon.
God, rest in peace.
Well, what's his face died, so I don't know.
Don Henley's still there. That's all that matters.
I don't know.
No, that's not all that matters. He may have gone on to do a solo artist career, but you know he's only one part of.
I heard he has a lot of dirty laundry.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That was Don Henley, right?
That was Don Henley, yes.
Okay, good.
Yes,
Woo!
it
I was
was.
like, I don't know if this is correct. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not certain.
No, that was Don Henley. There's other people have covered that song as well, I believe, but Don Henley was the original, to my
Yeah,
knowledge.
I was going for the original.
Yeah.
The original is always better, asterisk, except in a few cases where it's not. But you know.
Yeah.
Are you trying to
Yeah,
think
I
of
agree.
one now? The one like my go-to better cover than the original is Jimi Hendrix All Along the Watchtower, because that was a what's his face? Bob Dylan song.
I don't know.
Pretty sure. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, Bob Dylan.
Nice.
And I'm like, but Jimi Hendrix version is so good. it's his song now. You're just like, look at me, Bob. This is my single now.
Yeah. Well, Jimi Hendrix was such a force of nature in his musical career. It's ridiculous. He's still very popular.
Yeah, and he died when he was 27.
Yeah.
He's part of the 27
Part of
Club.
the 27 Club, yeah.
Ugh.
Very sad.
Imagine if he had lived to like now, like the music that he would have made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you won't get an argument from me. Won't get an argument at all.
Dude, this is crazy though, the 27 Club.
It's a lot of people. A lot of...
Yeah, here's some notable people from the 27 Club. Jimi Hendrix, of course. Janis Joplin.
Yup.
Jim Morrison from The Doors.
Didn't know that
Kurt Cobain.
Knew that one.
Amy Winehouse.
Knew that one.
Brian Jones, Rolling Stones co-founder,
Oh, didn't know that one.
I guess. Yeah, I didn't really know him.
For all those out there who don't know what the 27 Club is, it's like a lot of musical artists that passed away before their time.
At the age of 27.
Yeah, at the age of 27.
Like
yeah.
like they were all 27
Yeah.
when they died.
So it's...
From whatever various forms of
Could have been
like suicide, overdose, what have you.
anything.
Those are usually the two.
Yeah, it's usually drug OD because...
It's just so sad when musicians have that, because their music like helps so many people, and the fact that they can't get the help that they need to continue doing what they do best, which is make music, it's just heartbreaking.
Yeah, agreed.
It's sad. It's very sad. It's very sad.
Damn, what a sober end to this podcast. Should we lighten the mood? We need to lighten the mood. What are we doing here? Let me see what we got. I don't really know.
And then she said.
What did she say?
I don't know. I'd lead with it. I thought D had my back, but he didn't. So.
Dude, I'm too like dazed to have a competent comeback or yes and for that.
Come back. Okay.
Although, I had this. I forgot to do it last night, where I was gonna press the button during our game of Among Us.
What button? The
middle button, the Duri-an button.
The Duri-an button.
What?
What does the Duri-an button sound like?
Dirt. And I was gonna say, I think I saw a person fake dragon, and then I'd assume all of you guys are like, "What's dragon?" And then I was gonna say, "Dragon these nuts all over your face."
Wow. Is that where we're going with this?
Well, we had to. I had to go one drastic direction the other way.
It was pretty drastic, and it was definitely the other way.
Oh man, good times. Yes, I bungled it. Hell yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Okay.
That's so, dude. That is such a fun. That's such a fun sound.
What a lighthearted way to end the podcast.
So what did we learn today? Durian has a velvety cheesecake type texture.
Yes.
We also learned that you have to get out and vote, and that head count can help you do that. We also learned that the Backstreet Boys, unsurprisingly, can make great speeches / slogans for your next political venture. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything, right? And I guess and if you're in the Kent area, you get some dim sum at the ranch.
You know that one bit from Dynamic Banter where they say, where they talk about the jewelry?
Yeah.
What if you just said durian instead of jewelry? It's not about the durian.
I got all these durian. It's not about the durian.
I'll get you some durian deals. Durian miss it. Durian only at the Bon Marché.
Oh my god. Now I can only imagine a Macy's full of like durian fruit.
They're like $97, but they're on sale for $54.
Nah, see they would have
man, that's the worst.
They would have a durian smelling perfume.
And they'll spray it on you without you asking.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yep. You got it. Every time.
And you're like, why do I smell like dead cat?
Why am I sprayed with this? I'm a guy.
Why'd you go durian that to me?
That was hella durian. Yeah, dude, I swear, man, like, I always go to these retail stores and I'm like, my mom's like, oh, 70% off. I was like, Mom, that's like retail. That's like normal price.
Yeah, it's 70% off because they marked it up, and then they did a sale.
Yeah.
God,
that's like working at GameStop where during Black Friday, the price of the game.
Durian Black Friday.
Durian Black Friday, yes. The price of the game would be like $40, right? You know, and then they put a sales sticker on it and not change the price. And I'm like, wow, what a bunch of douchebags.
That's so, dude, man, that's retail.
Yeah, that is retail. That is retail. That shit happened all the time. So
it's sad because you're like, oh man, this could have been an opportunity.
Did they do that with Red Durian Redemption?
Oh my god.
God
That doesn't even make sense.
Oh my god.
Would it have been better if I said Red Dead Redurian?
Red Dead Redurian.
Yes.
Call of Durian Black Ops.
Literally, we're just gonna replace every word in a sentence that starts with D with durian. Oh god.
Patrick Mahomes is on the cover of Madurian 20.
No, we're not going middle letters now. No, we're not going middle letters.
Bordurian lands.
Dude, I love getting the Big Mac and McDurians.
Durians. Oh god.
McDurians. Oh my god.
God. You guys are the worst.
That's the best one. I can't. I'm done. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Thank you. I tried.
McDurians.
Remember when Alderaan was destroyed by the Durian Star?
What if we just photoshopped the Death Star out for a fucking durian and it just shoots the laser?
Yep.
Oh my god. That's actually, to be honest, that's actually doable. That could probably work.
And don't forget about the game we play all the time, Left 4 Durian 2.
Hey, Monday. Remember when you used to play as a durian in Mass Effect?
That is the best one in my opinion. That is the best one. That is so close. That is so close. Yeah, my best friend Garrus, he was a durian.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so good. Cause it's like, it's so close. It is like so close.
Wait, sorry, I missed it.
So from the Mass Effect series, there's an alien race called a Turian.
Mass Effect.
And it's literally a letter of a difference. It's swapping out the D for a T. It's a letter difference.
Well, guys, we gotta call this an episode here. I have a Durians and Dragons group that I have to get to.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
I gotta play some Durian Souls 3.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Well, way to kill the bit.
And with that, folks, actually, I do have to call it, I think. So
Yeah, for sure.
we've been going on too long with this. As much as I love this bit, we need to give the listeners a break here.
Yeah, their ears are bleeding from voting in Durians.
Yep.
God damn it! I can't believe we went a whole episode talking about durian. What the fuck?
We should not mention Durians at all in the synopsis and title. They'll be like, "What the fuck? Why is there so many Durians?"
The one about fruit.
Yeah, the one about fruit.
Esoteric fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll call it esoteric fruit.
I wonder how many.
They'll know which
I
one
wonder
by
how
the
many
end.
viewers are gonna have to Google what esoteric means.
Esoteric.
Oh, man. If you're searching that already, man, you might as well go to headcount.
Wait, what?
Search up. If you're already searching for stuff online, search up headcount.
Headcount.org, baby.
Register your butt.
I'm done harassing the viewers about voting.
Go vote! Go vote now!
Alright, anyway.
Go vote.
Anyway, we're gonna call it here. For reals. We're gonna call it. Thank you all so much for listening. I'm ZeldaMariners. You can find me at ZeldaMariners on pretty much every social media. I upload videos roughly every Sunday and Wednesday. I need to get back on that. I've kind of fallen off a little bit. But you should have some new content by the time this podcast comes out. Tito717 over here. Tito7177. Sorry. He is also uploading stuff. A lot of Among Us things, I think, to his channel. He's been streaming it as well, I believe. But you can find him at Tito7177 on pretty much everything. Monday over here is a mystery. He doesn't have any social media, anything to share.
Nope.
But he joins us for games, so you'll recognize
I'm a Durian in the
voice
rough.
and laughter.
Oh no.